Jonathan, I mean, you mentioned, ordinary people need to stop voting for certain political parties that exacerbate this. And we do know that we have the local elections coming up, so this may well end up being a very big issue. But the reality is all of the main parties support this in various different ways. I mean, the Labour Party perhaps would have gone further when it comes to some of the environmental policies, lockdowns and other policies that have exacerbated this. And so in that sense, all of the parties have broadly the same policy programme when it comes to actually policies that exacerbate the cost of living crisis.
And there you have encapsulated a great problem that we all have. You said there's nothing earlier. You said that there's nothing that people can do. Effectively, to combat the inflation, there are three things that people have to do, or one of three things. They have no options. Either, we should establish what the inflation rate is. It's clearly not the 6 or 7% per annum that the lying statisticians tell us that it is. Clearly, when home energy is going up 50% a year, then actual inflation in the cost of living, the cost of doing business, is more like 15% a year. That's the reality. So, one, you either raise your net income by 15% a year to combat the challenge of inflation. Well, of course, with higher direct taxes happening from today and from the 6th of April, that's increasingly unlikely. And it's not very easy anyway for people to get big increases in their income. Secondly, you have to cut your spending. Well, that, of course, means that your standard of living falls, and probably, unfortunately, dramatically. Thirdly, and this is where people like me come in, you have to increase your wealth. And therefore, that means inside of your pensions and your ISAs, and so on, you have to be investing in the right way to make a shed load of money. As far as I'm concerned, that's the only way people can actually do anything.